Hi guys, welcome back to another important video. Today we're going to learn about the breakfast indicator, one of my research tools which I'm using to build a custom intraday trading system. The indicator is very simple. It will take hardly 2 minutes to understand. But let's discuss about trading system or trading strategy first. Now I think everyone knows why we need a trading system or strategy. So let's quickly learn on how to build one. Basically, there are three major parts to any trading system. Number one, market structure. Number two, your edge or the tools you use. Number three, the rules which are predefined. All of these have to coexist. We cannot simply just use one of them for trading. We have to use all of them together. Market structure usually involves your understanding of a trending market reversal or continuation or else any pattern based, right? Rules are simply your risk per trade, your risk per day, the position sizing you do, whether it's an expiry day or a non expiry day, what do you trade, options or futures, the amount of capital required. So these are all relatively easy to decide. Now, the hardest of all three parts is the edge. This usually takes years to build. Some traders don't even have an edge, right? How do you convert the analysis you do? You can become an analyst in 1 or 2 proper training months. Also you can do it if you follow any proper system. You'll become a very good analyst by the end of the year. But how do you actually convert that into a signal that makes your trading system generate a positive outcome? Now this is very important, positive outcome over a large number of trades. So suppose you take 100 trades, in that 60 or 40 or at least 50% of them give you a positive return. This is the edge. So that edge which I'm talking about is our breakfast indicator. The breakfast indicator is based on some calculations of time, price, volume. Because all three elements are involved, this indicator will trigger a signal when there is a long or short pressure created in the price action. But like I said earlier, we cannot simply use an edge, one of the components. We cannot simply use it for trading. We need to clearly define the trading system. So let's get into a few details. All right. So the breakfast time. Breakfast time is between 9:15 a.m. to 10:15 a.m. every day. It's suitable for everyone, those who are in your part-time journey in the markets, or those who are full-time also, those who are having a professional job, or those who are actually in a full-time trading. Everyone can use this. It's not a big deal. It's very simple. Most important thing, it's applicable only in the Indian markets, NSE and BSE instruments. Time frames to use are 3 minute, 4 minute, 5 minute. Now the question is simple: which is the best time frame to use? What is the exact risk to reward we should follow? All this we'll discuss going forward, but first try to understand one very, very important point. Once you have the indicator, you'll understand short and long pressure build-ups. It'll be very easy for you. But you have to learn to connect it with the market structure. This signal, you have to connect it with the market structure. There are two ways to do this. You can study the market structure before the session starts. Then you can wait for the pressure signal to validate your view, to check if your view is correct or not. Or you can wait for the signal first, then you can study the structure to understand, okay, yes, this is a retracement, or this is a continuation pattern, or this is a trending move in the market. Wave theory is hands down the best method here. You need to have a clear understanding of trending moves, retracements, reversals, or the pattern based setup, right? Study the Elliot Wave Master Course. This part you cannot skip. Those who are already into it, deeply studying it, moved on to the advanced stage also, you already know what to do. I don't need to explain this further to you. Now, some mandatory rules we follow while using the indicator. Point number one: do not jump when you see the signal. Always wait for the candle to close. Next, wait for the signal, then use the levels. Sometimes levels get triggered without the signal based on different volume patterns. But again, you wait for the signal and only then you use the levels. Do not use the levels without signal. All right. Now, what are these levels? These are some GAN levels which I'm using for my own research, basically to understand which level price stops, which level in a trending case till where market can reach, what is the minimum requirement for this trend to sustain, to which level I must put my SL, how I can trail my SL. All this is my research. These levels are available to you. You can turn it on, you can turn it off. It's up to you. You can use some other indicators also if you want. You can study however you want, right? But remember one important thing again, these levels are only useful if you have a signal. Immediately you draw the levels once you get a signal, and then after you follow the levels, keep in mind that it can go away anytime. So first thing you have to do is draw the levels. So let's create a mock strategy with all the information we have, and with some extra stats which I have. To be clear, I'm not allowed to tell you where to buy or sell. I cannot build a strategy for you to use. This is your part to work on. I can build a strategy for myself. You have to build your own, because everyone has different experiences and ability to read the market, right? So this mock strategy, with all the information I have, with some backtesting information, statistics, let's build one. So let's say there are 30 days in a month, and I remove the weekends, right? So what remains is approximately 4 weeks. So I'll remove the weekends and 22 trading sessions. No holidays. Let's take no holidays, and no trading holidays, nothing to disturb our flow. So 22 trading sessions. First question, I want to know which is the best time frame to use. So based on the backtesting statistics I have, I will take that the data from the 4 minute and the 3 minute chart combo is the best. What is the meaning of combo? One side I'll put 3 minute chart, one side I'll put 4 minute chart. Sometimes the signal will come on the 3 minute chart, it won't come on the 4 minute chart. But overall, at the end of the month, 4 minute is more stable. That is what I know. So from the backtesting data, I know that approximately I will get 10 to 18 setups out of 22 sessions, right? This is very good. More than 50% I will get opportunities in the market from the 22 sessions in the month. Now I have to decide whether I want to practice using option buying or futures. Option selling is very preferential for anyone who is only focused on option selling. This is also an option availability. You can make a strategy based on that, but right now let's focus on scalping, right? So we're doing a breakfast morning from 9:15 10:15. There won't be enough option DK there. Obviously, if you're a directional option trader, that's up to you how you decide. I'll just give in this mock example, we'll do option buying or futures example. Okay. So based on back testing, no weekly options allowed. That is a hardcore rule. No weekly options allowed. The reason is, if there's any movement nearly, let's say 50, 30, 40 points, whatever spike, there'll be rapid decay, right? Theta decay will be very high. So it's best to use at the money monthly options or futures. So if you take Nifty, for example, Nifty has both the option of you can use weekly options, you can use your monthly options. So what we'll do first, we'll avoid weekly options. We can select next week at the money options or monthly at the money options. So monthly at the money options will act as futures already. So those who want to practice futures, I don't need to tell anything. You don't need to worry about options. Now, what will be the capital I need? So let's take one lot Nifty. For one lot, approximately Nifty or Bank Nifty, both, or any other instrument you want to follow, you have to calculate what is the minimum requirement of at the money monthly option at the start of any month. All right. So from one lot Nifty, at the money monthly option would be around 50,000 per safe side. That is the capital I need. If I want to do futures, naked futures, scalping, that will cost around 2 lakhs margin capital. So basically, from the first week to the third week, I can use at the money monthly options. And during the expiry month, during the monthly expiry week, I can use the next week options or next month options, right? This is options. Those who prefer futures, obviously, what to do. Next, my SL, My take profit level, the entry exit. Let's talk about Nifty. Again, my entry, how will I decide that? It can be based on the candle high low breaking. So signal candle will come, the pressure candle. If that candle's high or low breaks, I can wait for that. I can wait for a pattern to build up, right? I can wait for a wave 2 or wave 3, or I can wait for the build up of an N pattern, a W pattern, break of structure, fair value gap, so on and so forth. That is one of the entry criteria I can use based on price action. Now, exit is of two types. We already know that exit of two types. One is your SL based exit, one is your take profit, meaning where to book profit. Now, very simple. Based on backtesting data, what I have is that 25 to 30 points, again, Nifty, we're talking about Nifty, 20 to 30 points SL, 25 to 30 points SL is good enough upon entry, right? So what I've done is I've taken the indicator, I've gone back history, I've seen, okay, when the signal comes, I can keep 20 to 30, 25 to 30 points SL upon entry, right? Or there is these GAN levels which I use, right? Based on the GAN levels, if there's some opposite level has been broken, then I can plan for an exit here as an SL. But there is something called trailing SL. It is compulsory for me to trail SL, or else my profit will go away. So when do I do that? I'll plan to do it when, again, GAN, that level, upper level is broken if we are already in direction, or I can use profit level. I can use a profit of, let's say, 20 points. So if my profit is already 20 points, then I can trail my SL to cost. This is very important. Take profit. Simple method. Usually what everyone follows is 1:1 or 1:2, right? We have this take profit level, but again, based on back testing, I know market structure, it keeps changing. Sometimes there's a trending move in the market, sometimes there's a consolidation, retracement, expiries, how they work, right? Suddenly market spikes and suddenly it goes sideways, or the entire day it's sideways, suddenly second half it blasts, right? So there are market structures which keep changing all the time. So what do I do is I can keep a dynamic take profit level. When the market is choppy and market consolidation happens, I can use 1:1 risk reward. When market is in trending move, it's in a trending phase, I can use 1:2 risk reward. So now the final question, how to know if there is a trending move in the market or a choppy move? The answer is market structure. Like I told you before, this is the most critical step of any strategy. And this is where 90% traders will fail. I have already provided a very, very important source to study it and understand market structure. You can check out all the lectures on Elliot wave theory. This is the most important step. Like I told you, there is no strategy in the world which will help you if you don't understand the market structure. The edge, it takes years to build. All right. This is solved using the indicator. So the effort we must put is in learning the market structure. That's all. All right. Now we have learned on how to build a strategy by learning all its components. The breakfast indicator is a paid indicator. It has a monthly subscription. You can find the details in the Google form. Before that, you must know that there is a demo version available for free. Now, why should you have a demo version? I'll tell you. Imagine that we both go and buy a luxury car, right? In the same day. Same day we buy a luxury car. Why am I talking about luxury car? Because the amount required to buy it takes years. For any normal person, it takes years to build the amount of wealth and then go buy a luxury car. Same thing with our indicator. It takes years to build one indicator or your edge in the market. All right. Now we go and buy that car and come. I have 5 years of experience already driving in the market, in the road experience. I have 5 years plus. It's your first time driving a car. How will the handling be? Obviously, I'll have better handling. My understanding of traffic will be different. Your understanding of traffic, how to navigate it, will be different, right? So that is the reason why I cannot build a trading system for you. You have to gain that experience. So that is the reason why I said you take the demo version first. This demo version will be available for 2 weeks. It's free. It will be available for 2 weeks, and that you must decide when you want it. So as soon as I give you the access for demo version, from that 2 weeks will start. So don't tell me, sir, I went for a wedding, I missed these dates. Don't tell me that I have night shift tomorrow morning, I can't, I woke up late, I missed so many dates. So that all that you have to keep in mind. Make sure there are no trading holidays, right? Once you ask the demo version access, I will give it to you for free. All I need is your TradingView username. Now, those who already have used the demo version, you will have that only once. You won't get it every month. Suppose took the demo version this month, and 6 months later you said, sir, I missed, I am out of the market for some time, I had some personal work, now I'm coming back, I want the demo version access again. That's not possible. You'll get it only once. So again, practice and plan accordingly. So the demo version also has all backtesting signals, right? To some 3 or 4 months, you can easily see there, and you can make your own strategy. Simple. You can add your own indicators. You can add anything else extra to help you better. Now, very simple. Keep this in mind. The demo version has lesser pressure signals. It does not have GAN levels. Only the full version will have little more signals, and it will have the GAN levels which I use. All right, this is the difference between your demo and your full version, right? So request the demo, I will give it to you. Plan your setup accordingly. So I hope you found this video helpful. Do reach out if you have any queries. The contact is in the description box. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care and happy hunting.